Hey guys, Adeline Lambert with the Wilson Group, and I am here to take just a few minutes to talk to you weary home buyers. Many of you I know in the last 2.5 years started your home search. Maybe it was your first home. You started going out there looking and you'd done all the right things. Your credit was good. You had some money saved and it all was great. And then you just got hammered with multiple offers, beat out left and right. Many of you put in multiple offers. And I know a lot of you decided to just put a pin in it and wait a little while. And just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, interest rates went off the chain. Kind of. Yes, the truth is, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It sucks that they are twice what they were this time last year. They just are. But, you know, it really is about perspective and it is all relative. So I say that because the truth is that 3% interest rates, 3.5% interest rates were not real life. They were not really sustainable. They were absolutely unheard of. They really fit the time. Let's face it, nothing about what has happened since March of 2020 has been normal, has been predictable, or has been the way it ought to have been. Everything has been off the chain. That's why we saw these ridiculously low interest rates. We also saw these ridiculous, just multiple offers and way over asking price offers on houses, and you couldn't even get out of the car before the house was sold. You couldn't even get to the driveway and the house was already sold. And I know that's kind of why you all stopped in the first place. But I want you to think about something, and I want you to talk to your friends, family, parents, people who have bought houses over the last 20, 30 years. And they'll tell you that 7% is a little high. It is a little high, but it's not that high compared to what a normal interest rate would be. I bought my first house in 1993. The interest rate was about 7.25%, and we thought that was pretty good. My parents bought their first house in 1975, and their interest rate was in the teens. I bought my second house and I thought the interest rate was fantastic. It was in 1999. I bought my second house. Interest rate was right about 5.75. I bought my next house in 2005, right? Oh no, that one was, the second one was 6.25. The third one was in 2005 at right around 5.75. My credit was better. My income was better. I was just in a better position all the way around. And, you know, then I bought my house that I'm currently in 4 years ago, interest rates in the high fives, and was able to take advantage of the low interest rates to refinance it, which is what many people do. Many people who got an interest rate at 7 or 8% 1 year waited until the market gave them a bit of a shift and it got down to the fours and they just refinanced it. So I say that not to pretend that there's nothing weird or bad going on in the world. I just say that to say, you know, rates go up, rates go down. One thing is for certain, the rentals always go up. So if you're not sure about whether or not it's worth trying to get back in the fray, I just want you to think about your personal situation. Have you outgrown the house you're in? Are you sick of living with roommates? Are you sick of living at home with your folks? Are you sick of paying rent? Did your rent just go way up? And are you curious about how much that monthly payment will get you in a house? And if that's the case, you know, especially if your credit's in decent shape and you've got some money saved, let's talk. I'm not saying it may be the perfect time to buy, but it may be a lot closer to a good time than it ever has been in the last 2.5, 3 years. Because what you will see now is that you will have the opportunity to think about what it is you want in a house, to actually go and look at some houses, and know that you can actually see it online and schedule an appointment and get to see it before it's gone. You actually have a shot at it. You actually have a shot at getting some repairs done by the seller. You actually have a shot maybe even of getting the seller to kick in some money towards your closing costs, or at the very least a home warranty or something. So there's a lot of positives still out there. And, you know, again, the right time to buy a home is when it's right for you. It's right for you if you need a house, you've outgrown your current house, you've got the money to do it, and the new position is going to be better than your old position. So again, Adeline Lambert with the Wilson Group. If you want some clarity around it, you want some guidance and some directions and somebody to just spitball some ideas off of and just get some clarity around some stuff, give me a call.